press begin?
Hi, Craig.
Hi,
That was
Craig.
weird.
Hi, Craig. We
That
were
was
worried
strange.
about you.
That was strange.
That was
It
very
was
strange.
What episode are we on? 10 now, right?
10. Yeah.
I'm going to
Wow, we
close out
just
my
hit double
recording
digit.
program.
Okay.
It seems like
Start
it's gonna be
episode
okay.
now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 10. We just hit double digits. Whoa.
Whoa.
We've played this game 10 times or something like that. We're something like that. I don't know. Last time, you all met Scales' brother.
That was a time.
We had fun. We vibed.
You got a cool boat. You had a cool boat, but now George's cooler boat.
George G. Streamer Esquire the Third. Let's
Covered in
get mad at us.
Say the
Where
whole
is-
thing. Forget.
How are you taking the boat? Like, this thing is now like crystals on it. It's not.
Didn't we say that we put wheels on it last time?
No, because you had it tied down to the. You had it tied to the boat floor.
Oh.
Remember, you had it tied to the sand, and then it slapped Scales when the Ren stuff went down.
Right. I wanted to put wheels on it.
We should get wheels.
We could say
Can we
that you
get wheels for the boat?
Sure, we'll allow it
Wheels.
because there's no other reasonable way for you to have been able to drag this boat that now has crystals weighing it down and like all this glass and everything. Like, there's no way Asher could have been able to heave haul that the way he has been.
Mhm.
So wheels is like your
Just
only
throw
option.
it.
So
Throwing a boat the entire way to Oa.
Yes.
the thing about throwing the boat now is you'd actually start damaging it.
Yeah.
That was weird. Yeah,
Sorry.
like you'd actually damage the crystal. Like, you guys are very nice, but you did use a lot of very breakable material.
We did.
It's okay.
So, like-
the Sea Streamer Esquire the Third is beautiful either way. With or
You
without
are-
broken crystals.
You are very devoted to this boat.
Oh,
So you guys ended leaving the painted beach and all of Port Prisma behind to go deeper into the city, if I remember correctly. You're actually trying to make it to the actual city of Oa, even though, because you've not been there this whole time. We've been in Oa like months out of game. But yes, you're actually getting closer to the actual city-state. Look at you go. You're actually progressing through the map. Yay!
wow.
We're making progress.
You finally start making progress on the main storyline.
Whoa, how bizarro.
It took about 2 years for my
Progress
personal
in-
campaign, so I think we're doing good.
Oh god.
They like
You
to
did
go
nothing
on
for an
tangents, and I
entire
don't
year?
like stopping them. They just like to go on tangents, and I let them. And they have fun, so it's alright. But cries in main storyline as they run past
Wow.
it to go pursue chaos. I
So
appreciate
you
them.
guys are actually very close to the main city-state at this point. Those of you savvy with a map, namely Scales and Asher, would know that at this point you are you're basically like right at the entry point of the main city. It's probably been about a day of travel. I imagine it was sort of a keep walking and Asher heaving the boat, and when Asher gets tired,
Oh no.
take a
Am I
rest so that way
next?
Asher can nap. No. Oh.
Mm.
Let Asher power nap for 20 minutes and then let him keep pushing the boat. Because even on
I
wheels, someone
We're all
needs to-
helping.
Yeah, that was
Rose
just
is at
saying.
least trying to help, but
Even
it's
on
probably
wheels,
not a
yeah.
ton of
The
help.
thing is, even on wheels, there's no like. There still needs to be it's not all downhill. Someone needs to be pulling or pushing, and Asher is baby himbo. So like, it's like your only way is Asher power,
Mhm.
which is rough when all y'all are sitting in the.
Rough. Whoosh. Well,
Let
if it's
me-
on wheels, like air propelled wheel boat. I don't know.
You just like sit on the back and like blow air to the tail.
Yeah, or something.
OJ would offer to summon storms.
That would not help.
Probably be promptly turned down, and then
Yeah.
continue. They're gonna be helping push. Or pull, because they have sticky fingers.
I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
Asher's baby himbo to see how
How
good of a
effective
job.
this is, yeah.
Yeah, see how good of a job he's doing. Because like, we know Asher's strong, but this might be asking a lot, even of someone who's done what he's done. Like we've seen him heave the boat, but we've seen him heave the boat when there was nothing in the boat. You know what I mean? We've seen him heave the empty boat, never the full boat. Let me see. 17, 18, 19. He got a 20, 17, and 3.
Oh,
So-
man.
Should I roll to
He's
help?
doing all right. You can. Yeah, you can totally do that.
Okay. Would I add my sticky fingers modifier from pulling onto the boat?
Sure.
Okay. That's the wrong page. I made a mistake putting OJ in my sketchbook. Aw, it's a 3 on the D20, so maybe not super helpful. Let's see if sticky fingers
She's
can do it.
trying. The effort is there.
She's doing her best. She's got a D10, and maybe that'll help. Yeah, maybe. That's a 10. Total.
10 total. There's a point where OJ, you like really try to convince Asher, like, take a nap. I can handle it for a little bit. And Asher like ultimately lets you, and he flops in, and you hop out, and you like put your sticky fingers onto the boat and start pulling, and it is so much for like you're able to move. Basically, you move at about half the speed Asher was able to move.
I'm just
Which is
imagining
still
just a zoomed out panel, and it's just OJ pushing against the boat and just her little feet in the sand, just going so
Oh.
hard, and the boat is just barely moving.
Yeah, pretty much. And like, but the thing is, Asher has probably been pushing for about, a day.
Yeah.
So like,
She-
even though
she's
it's much
doing her
slower
best.
speed, even though it's a
Asher-
much slower
Asher at
speed,
least
like,
sleep.
asking Asher to keep pushing is probably not going to be good for this boy's health.
No. We need to keep
So-
the boy healthy.
I go slow, but I
So-
do good anyway.
So OJ pushing as much as you can. Scales, you're still on map duty. I imagine wherever you guys are in this boat, Asher's just snoozing in the corner.
Yeah. Rhodes tried to help at some point, but they're they're crossing a desert, and this lad grew up in a cave, and so he's dying of heat stroke a little bit.
Oh god.
He's just has his little parasol, and he's just trying not to die from heat exhaustion or heat exposure.
Yeah.
Can
So
I
it's
make
basically
Can I try and get creative to see if I can do a bit better with the push?
sure.
I'm going to attempt to find a cactus and then use harness to land, kind of give it a quote-unquote road so that the wheels aren't going through sand and instead going over roots or something.
Oh, funky.
Interesting. It would be very choppy at about, very bumpy
I feel like,
with all the roots.
but what if they were a straight long route kind of deal?
Yeah, that'd be tough to get out of a single cactus.
Easier
You're
for me
right.
to do since I have
Yeah,
harnessed the stone and
Yeah.
not the sand.
That would definitely be.
that would
So
probably
I could
be,
try doing that.
that'd definitely be better. I think that's definitely easier to justify.
I'm
than-
gonna try doing that.
yeah, because
I'll
otherwise, it's
I'll
like-
see OJ talking about trying to do this, and I'm like, here,
Yeah.
let me
Because it's
let me
like,
try.
one cactus can only get you
Oh,
so
dude.
much root.
OJ just walks
Yeah,
over to a
that's-
cactus and stares and then starts monologuing about making a route road.
That's only 12 total.
You do manage to like push up some of the dirt, so like the sand traps are gone, but it's still slow going because of just OJ's strength. But it is better. OJ's not like sinking.
Yeah, that's good. So long as we're not sinking, cool with me.
As long as we're not in
So
quicksand.
Yeah.
Black skills OJ, and I'm also gonna say that Ori is probably sleeping as well, because I imagine in the day they were in the run form, flying ahead and scouting things out. You know. So it's probably you guys left Port Prisma like directly after the contest, which was like in like the afternoon. You know.
Mhm.
So it's probably kind of like late, kind of the night now. It's probably just late night, to be real. So, but Plaque and Scales don't sleep, and Rhodes, you probably napped as soon as you got in the boat the first time after such a long day, so you're probably on night guard, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I made a creation.
what did you... Hold on.
This is part of what
So,
it is the perfect spot to be open by motion.
Mood.
I made tea and it's cold now, and I'm sad.
Oh.
So, Scales, you're,
I made a creation for you.
you, Plaque, and Rhodes are basically the night watch. What are you guys doing?
So do we still want to move when we're at night, or do we want to just, like, chill?
That is up to you all. Asher's asleep. Like, they have no say here. Asher and Ori are just conked.
I'm gonna look at Rose and Plaque. Do you want to keep moving, or do you want to just chill here for tonight?
I think it would be best if we chill here for tonight.
Yeah, like we could keep moving, but I don't think it would be that, like,
Sounds good.
efficient. Anything interesting out in the desert sands?
It is the most, like, it is cartoonishly barren.
Three stars, at least.
There's some pretty stars, yeah. It's just very much like, chances are sleep is just going to be hunker down in your boat and wake up in the morning. But you also only
I will
have the
keep
space
watch.
of the boat. Okay.
Just sits down and stares.
Just eyes just scanning the horizon.
It's very robotic and it's creepy, honestly.
Just like slowly moving in a circle, just constantly.
Exactly. It's one of those fans.
Yeah. Yes. Good. Good. I love it. Just
Scales, what are you
rotating.
good at? Yes, rotate constantly. I like to imagine that, like, in the night, your red dot eyes just kind of like have a wider distance because night vision stuff. So like there's just like red lights just far into the desert sand, just
spooky.
Well, I imagine since we're in the middle of, like, literally nowhere, it's cartoonishly barren, if you, like, look up, the stars are gonna be flippin' amazing.
oh yeah, it's very nice. Like,
So, Scales is stargazing, probably at the top of the mast at this point, just going,
OJ, you have been set free from boat pushing duty, and you are all kind of prepping to hunker down. What do you, I will jump back to you and Plaque. I just want to get what everyone's doing, and we can play it from there.
I think OJ is going to do
OJ.
some art before bed because she was very inspired by the boat decoration competition. So she's going to try and draw the stars, maybe?
Does that mean you're gonna climb up with Scales?
Yeah, up in the crow's nest. She's probably,
Okay.
if we're leaving her there for long enough, she's probably going to eventually pass out in the middle of drawing and get a bunch of little smudges over her drawing as she has fallen asleep
Aw.
there.
Yeah, I was
But she'll be
actually gonna
okay
say
with it.
I would also join in the stargazing because
That works
again
out.
I grew up in a cave.
Yeah, that works out
Stars
nicely.
are a rare occurrence.
That works out nicely. So instead of having 4 scenes, we have 2. This is great. Black, I'm going to open with you. You're just kind of keeping watch, you know?
Mhm.
Is there anything you do to keep the time while the other 3 are, like, looking up at the stars and you're just scanning?
I'm probably checking my doctor and herb supplies to make sure I'm stocked up and I'm ready for any emergencies. As well as making sure everyone stays cool in this desert.
What is Plaque's temperature fixing plan?
Mostly like maybe like taking the sail and making it so it casts a shadow on us.
That's a good idea.
Ooh, that's actually really
Yeah.
smart. So just pulling a sail probably won't be roll worthy because it's fairly simple, you know. So you all just kind of notice Plaque pulling it and casting a shadow, and you're all kind of covered, and it makes the stars almost even brighter now. You go back to what you're doing, Plaque. Do you want to roll maybe?
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. Do you want to roll any sort of like investigation thing?
Sure.
Just to see what's out there, you know?
I got a 10.
You I like this. Okay, Plaque. Give me a second. I have an idea, but I'm not sure how to execute it. Plaque, you see just like the typical nightlife, you know, hares, nothing too crazy, you know?
Mhm.
You do notice, however, what looks like silhouettes. They almost look human.
Alright, I'm going to stand like in the direction they are, like in front of my friends, just ready in case they come up to us and ready to shield my friends in case these people mean ill intent.
There seems to be no movement coming from them.
Oh.
To describe their pose, they are like kind of standing straight. Their arms are kind of out, but their hands are hanging down, and their head is kind of hanging down too. And there's about 2 of them, just kind of next to each other.
I'm gonna look back at my friends. Then, because I'm a curious little robot, I'm gonna go see what that is.
You just kind of start plodding along, and your red eyes just scanning the area. And the more you get closer, there's no heat signatures from them or anything, you know?
Mhm.
And sure enough, as you get closer and closer, kind of dreading what happens, rubber chicken in like a baseball bat stance ready to swing, you know? You realize these are basically scarecrows made out of cactus.
Oh. I look at them intrigued. It's like I've never seen that before. And I look around to see what they're guarding.
There's just like little plants, like a tiny little garden. Are these just cacturn? Maybe.
The putting Pokemon into World of Wyldrvir. Oh wait, shit. Putting in something that belongs to the biggest IP franchise in history, but that has no name, in order to not get copyright strikes.
we had a whole
creatures that you collect.
we had a whole like debate about Smash Brothers last session. Like
He has a point.
Yeah, you're right.
Just,
You're right.
Like, they don't move. They're not real,
It's
unlike
just funny
cacturn.
to like they're gonna come
It's just
at
like
us.
it's just like that design. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They are not moving though.
I was going to say a cursed thought and ask if they were T-posing, but then you explained that they were just cacti.
There's probably one that's T-posing, and it's
Okay.
just one. And like this, there's the 2, and if you go back further, you didn't see the initial silhouette. There's a 3rd one further back that is, and like that one has a party hat on it.
Ominous in the background, I love it.
Plaque, you're just surrounded by these 3 scarecrows.
Cool. I'm vibing.
You don't really, you're like kind of observing them. They don't seem to be doing anything. You know what I mean? Like You do not feel any sort of life signature coming from them. It looks like someone just carved cactuses because it's fun.
Someone was vibing with the idea of cactuses and decided to make them with eyes.
Yes, pretty much. Do you want to do anything with them, Plaque?
I'm deciding if Plaque wants to have one or not, because Plaque just likes to collect things. Whether it be objects, animals, cacti, anything. They just like
Are
to
you
collect.
just gonna uproot one of these cacti and just put it in the boat?
I want to!
We're all staring at the stars,
But
and then
I'm
all of a
scared-
sudden
but-
Plaque comes back holding a whole cactus-shaped person.
I love
But
it.
I don't know if I should because I don't want to steal. I don't want to make anyone mad. So Plaque is sitting there just debating this right now.
I will
I'll
say
staring at it.
that this garden itself seems fairly unkept. Like whoever had it probably hasn't come here in a while.
I'm going to tend to their plants then I'm going to take a cactus as payment.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You hoist a cactus. Ooh, this is fun. I like this. So, Plaque, you lift it, and in the act of lifting it, the eyes just kind of sparkle a little, and it just kind of it doesn't. It moves, but it seems very pre-programmed. Like magically enhanced to do this. It just kind of walks up a few feet, swings its arms around, and then goes back to its pose. But you're still holding it. It just seemed like it was trying to squirm away. You know what I mean? You just think that it is magically done. So if someone grabs it, it swings and then goes back.
Yeah.
It's not sentient. It just has it just has a pose. It just has an action.
It wants
I'm still gonna
Protect
ask,
the
are you
garden.
okay?
No real sound. No, the eyes have stopped glowing.
I just start walking back to the boat with it, and I'm holding it out in front of me very awkwardly.
Yeah, it is not. After that first initial swing, it has not done anything. You guys, the rest of you, just see Plaque coming back with what looks like a cactus man.
Plaque just dragging a cactus behind them. Up
No,
onto the
I'm
boat.
holding it out in front of me
Yeah.
very awkwardly.
So we just see a cactus approaching the boat.
With red. You guys see a cactus approaching the boat with red light coming from it.
Horrifying.
What? Is that?
You found a friend!
Is that a cactus monster?
She's going to
As
wave
soon
at
as you guys say that, it does that thing where its eyes glisten again, and it swings its arms.
I bring it down and look at it again like, are you okay?
Just deactivates again.
Oh.
And then this is the
it
first
a
time you see
Robot
This is-
monster cactus thing?
the
creative.
first time you see Plaque's actual face from underneath.
Yeah, you see my face now.
Plaque, why do you have a scary puppet robot monster thing? Cactus.
I found a
But why did
Yes.
you take it?
because it looked cool.
Okay. I appreciate your, I don't know, raven tendencies, but did you just take this out of the ground? Where did you get this?
I point back to where the garden was. There was a garden, and it was guarding it, and there were 3, so I took one.
I approached the cactus friend.
the cacti?
What if-
Okay.
Garden owner comes back and they realize that there's a cactus missing.
The cactus
I
friend.
tended to their farm for them.
Poke. Would
That's
you like
nice.
a flower, cactus friend?
Do you touch the cactus at any point in this in confrontation, OJ?
I will give them a tiny poke. Yes.
its eyes sparkle and it swings its arms again.
Do you think
Rangers
that's a
to
yes?
have on board of the ship.
Do you
It's our
think they said
our
yes?
guard.
You kind of like stab the flower into the cactus, and it
No,
just has holding
no.
a flower now.
I was just imagining that like she'd poke it and use harness to land, and give
Okay, then,
have,
like, maybe
have a little cactus flower. Don't stab it with the flower.
Yeah,
Just
It's
jam it
far
right
less
through it.
threatening now with it holding a flower.
You guys have a cactus guard now.
I guess we have a cactus guard now. All right.
I'll roll for harness
You guys-
to land.
Oh.
Oh,
Let's rewind a bit. So, you three, while Plaque kind of went off into the sand dunes in the desert, were looking up at the stars. What were you guys talking about?
so how
Maybe
you
there wasn't a
feeling,
lot of
What a
talking.
wonderful night it is. Oh boy.
Yeah, probably
right.
if there wasn't a lot of talking. If there wasn't a lot of talking, there wasn't a lot of talking. But like, it's fine.
Yeah, I
OJ
imagine
would
Rose
have been
mostly
social.
just like appreciating it. Yeah.
But OJ, well, Scales, I want to ask you something really quick.
That is
Oh.
exactly what I was hoping to do. Talk to Scales.
Oh, okay, no. I'll
No, go ahead and
I'll
do your
allow
thing,
OJ
though.
to in a second. My only thing to use Scales was: is there anything in particular you're interested in about this night sky, or just like pretty?
Scales. Well, part of it is just pretty, but Scales is also probably flipped over like and because OJ is drawing as well, it's probably flipped over like a spare piece of paper and is trying to like figure out any constellations and like draw where they would be in the sky, like a star map.
Oh, okay, that's really
Because
cool.
Scales likes maps.
Just, do you have anything with map making?
I have budding artist. It's a
That'll
D4.
work.
It is. Yeah, it's specifically supposed to be for map making skills. Grab out some dice because I was a fool and did not open up my dice. Okay, don't let me down.
We need the click clack rocks.
I do. Oh god. Well, that's a fine 6, a 2, and a 4.
It's a rough sketch. It could use some work.
Ugh.
But like, it's your first time.
Fair enough.
It's your
Gail's
first
just
time
probably
trying to
sighing in like
farm.
frustration. It's just like it's not going well.
Yeah, but it's your first time trying to do a star map, which is probably way different than a regular map, you know?
Yeah, because it's tracking where the stars go in the sky at different times and whatever.
A lot, yeah.
May
So-
I roll for
Oh,
artist? Because I said
Yeah.
that was what OJ was doing as well.
okay, yeah. What were you doing? Or were you
She got a
drawing?
14. She was also drawing the stars when I mentioned it earlier.
If you two worked together, I would say that you guys probably got a much better thing put together.
Hell yeah, I'd love to work together.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sweet. So, what were you, Rhodes, while they're drawing, you know? Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Rhodes, again, I keep reiterating this, but Rhodes lived in a cave, so he's mostly just like, oh, wow, it's a lot of lights up there. Oh boy, it's real big. He's a little bit overwhelmed, but also just, like, it's very pretty, and he's enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's seen stars before, but, like, desert stars is a whole other world.
Yeah. Anything anyone wants to say, or are you guys just kind of at your individual tasks engaging?
I feel like we're just vibing.
Yeah.
And
I would
then,
like
and
to
then Plaque
vibe.
shows up with this cactus.
Okay, what did you want to tell Scales?
How are you feeling? It was a big day. Recently.
There was a lot of new things, shall we
Good.
say.
Good new things? Or scary new things? Or both.
Yeah, both. It's just... Have you ever had something that you just thought was true? And you knew it was true, and you never had any evidence to the contrary. And then all of a sudden, it was very, very obviously, objectively, not true. I don't know. Turns out I have little siblings that everyone else knew about but me. That's weird.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a lot to take in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been there. Not quite where you are, I don't think. But when I was really little, I thought I was really good at art. And then I started seeing, like, people who did art professionally. And I thought I was really bad at art at first because, wow, those are some really good art. That must mean I'm not good at art. And then I kind of said, no, I'm gonna keep doing it. Because I'm sure if I keep trying, I'll get good at art. And then we won the boat decorating contest. And now I'm maybe wondering if I was right when I was a kid. Maybe I am good at art. I need to practice. I don't think that really relates as much to what you're going through, though. I'm sorry.
No, thank you for trying. It was... You're right, it relates.
Rhodes, you're probably hearing this too, just because you're very close to each other, you know? Plaque, you probably took a break to hang out on the crow's nest just a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you're hearing Scales and OJ's conversation. So if you at any point want to input, don't worry about, like, you are in the conversation now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're just hearing OJ and Scales talk about, like, how Scales is feeling, you know?
Yeah. Is this before or after the cactus?
This is after. The cactus is already here.
Okay. I'm just staring at the cactus like right in the eyes. I'm having a staring contest with this cactus because neither of us blink. So it's not gonna end. So like if anyone wants to stop them, feel free.
If they look like they're having fun, I'm not stopping them.
Plaque is having fun with the cactus.
They have
Is
a new
Plaque
friend.
enjoying this?
Plaque is having a good day.
Good. I am
Plaque is
happy for
having a
Plaque.
good day.
They got a cool thing. So anyway, I'm sorry. I just wanted to let Plaque know that he can come in at any time. They can come in at any time. But yeah, Scales, what were you saying? You were talking about how it kind of relates.
I was like, Scales isn't great at this, but it means a lot that you, I don't know, tried to relate. Does that make sense?
I think so. She's gonna give you a big smile.
Rhodes, you are also there, so you can have this you can be part of this conversation like Plaque whenever you want.
Yeah.
Plaque kind of pops their head up or down. Where am I?
You're kind of like, you're all kind of sitting in a row, so you're kind of like next to everyone.
Okay, then I lean out and the cactus leans with me. And I just say like, just remember, you are not obsolete. You are simply an earlier version. Earlier can be good. I am earlier. I am good. You're welcome.
Scales just like burst into laughter.
Yay! Plaque was confused, but yay! Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I don't know.
That is fair. I'm glad you're feeling better. They lean back, and the cactus leans back with them.
Is the cactus just a permanent accessory to
Plaque. I'm allowing it. So.
Yay!
I'm also.
I have a cactus, a chicken, and a squirrel. I am happy.
Like I have this very clear image. Plaque only comes up to like where the cacturn's like shoulder is. Like the cactus is bigger than the robot.
It is a tall scarecrow.
It is a tall.
That does make
That's probably accurate because fucking Plaque is tiny.
I think it's fun.
So, Scales, you kind of hearing everyone kind of have the solidarity with you, you know?
Yeah, it's nice.
Rhodes, it's kind of silent, Rhodes, if you're gonna say something, now would be the time, otherwise it's just kind of this nice bit of you all gazing at the stars.
I don't know if there's anything else Rhodes would say that hasn't already been said. Just like, yeah, it's like, it's strange. Like, that's a strange thing to happen if you just, wake up one day and you realize you have a bunch of younger siblings. Because that's just weird, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, that's just weird. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. Because, I don't know, they're, like, people who you could, like, get to know, I guess. Which is fun. I don't know.
I don't know if I want to get to know Sandblast? Was that
don't
his
get
name?
to know him, he's a jerk.
maybe they can't all be
you can
all,
ignore
right?
him. You can ignore him. But, like, I'm sure the others are fine.
They can't all be mean. That's just statistically improbable.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
He's
most
just
people are nice.
probably a bad egg, so just...
I think if he tries hard enough, he could be a good egg.
You'd have to want to try first.
That's
And
true.
it doesn't seem like he wants anything nice for anyone but himself. So
Aww. Well, you guys are good eggs.
that's his own personal problem. You're a good egg.
Yay!
Good eggs. You're
Is that our team name now? The Good Eggs?
good eggs.
And George, the Sea Streamer Esquire the Third. Sounds like a terrible indie
really
band
long-
name.
That's a really long...
Sounds like a weird band name.
It's a very
Good Eggs.
long.
George
Good Eggs
the
and
Streamer,
with
Fire the Fjord, and the Good Eggs.
Oh god.
George and the good eggs.
Okay, that's a slightly less terrible indie band, but they're still
Just 'cause-
bad.
Amazing. Good.
Is it safe to assume you all just fall asleep on the crow's nest looking at the stars?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that you are woken up the next day, not by like anyone shoving you or anything. You wake up to the realization that you are basically in a cuddle puddle, and also you are moving.
What?
Wait. Do I know why we're moving? I don't
Why
sleep.
are we moving?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Plaque knows full well that Asher got up very early in the morning because of their sleep. Saw that everyone was sleeping, saw where they were, took like some time to read over Scales' map, and without being asked, basically like pushed along and let everyone sleep.
Please,
Plaque
Steve,
would have
but
started
also
helping
just-
because Plaque is
also
robot and
just-
Plaque does not get tired.
Plaque would be helping, I think, with Asher pulling and Plaque pushing.
Yeah.
Even with Cactus Friend adding more weight, you guys have probably made a pretty far distance. So what we'll say is, Plaque, throughout the night, you and Asher have been like, or throughout the morning, you and Asher have been heaving, and together, you guys have been moving pretty fast. Because I think, Plaque, it's safe to say you have some robotic strength in you.
Yeah.
Maybe you got like a cool like push, like I can't think of what the name of the thing is, but like presses in your hands like a shove good, you know?
Yeah.
So pairing that with Asher's ability to pull, like Scales, you probably didn't sleep, but you like embraced it.
I am underneath the cuddle puddle, so there is no getting out. Everyone's just on top of Scales.
So as you all kind of like come to and the cuddle puddle starts to disperses, you all realize throughout the night, Asher and Plaque have been keeping you moving. I mean, throughout the morning.
Jade, but you could maybe, warn us so that, you don't wake up and you realize that you're moving. That's very disorientating.
I'm sorry, I didn't want.
It's fine. It's fine. I just woke up and I almost had a panic attack, but it's fine.
Good morning, Asher and
I
Scale
apologize.
and everybody. Thank you for pushing the boat.
Yes, thank you.
No
I'm
problem.
excited. I'm gonna climb down.
Wait, can we
I have named the cactus.
Oh,
The cat.
His name is Mason.
Mason. That
Mason.
is strangely fitting.
That is a very good name. I wouldn't have thought of it, but I like it.
Thank you.
Why
Do you
does
like
it fit so well? It's a cactus.
Do you like naming things, Plaque? Just in general?
Yes.
I may come to you whenever I need a name.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. You're very good with it. And as
I named
Asher
my
just kind of keeps
wayfinder.
pulling,
She's gonna hold out her wayfinder.
Not me filming it.
huh? What did you do, OJ? I'm sorry, I missed it.
I named my wayfinder.
What did you name your
What did you
wayfinder?
name it?
I named him. I was about to call them my computer. I probably should name them something other than what I've named my computer IRL. AJ. Because
Like
I was looking
OJ,
up
but
apple
AJ?
juice. Yes. Not
Oh,
after Okajella,
fun.
but after apple juice.
Fun.
Because I wanted
Good.
apple
Does
juice.
anyone remember what I named my chicken?
But you named your chicken, I think you told us that you named your chicken after their sister.
Yeah, I just can't remember what name that was.
Was it
It was
like
like-
Nelly or something?
Nimi?
Ninny. That was it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. Sorry.
So, you're good. I didn't remember either. It's been a week or so. So, you guys keep pushing along, and actually, Scales, your wayfinder goes off.
What?
You probably
Mine's
have
pink.
it set. It says like there's like a map thing, and you press on it, and it expands, and it explains to you that you are heading towards the spot that will have one of the badges you need to complete your job in Noah.
Oh.
It's very just outside the main city, but it's a Crestyl ranch.
Interesting.
You know that one of the badges Noah is given if on your way into town, you just kind of help out the Crestyl ranch owners, and if they'll hand it to you once you've done whatever they need you to do.
Oh. Do you guys like crystals?
I love
I
crystals.
do like crystals.
I've never seen
Plaque
one before,
probably
though.
just-
What do we have to do?
serves
We
me.
just have to be farmhands for a day? That doesn't seem too hard.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Plaque just hears more animals and just.
Yeah, basically just like their eyes fixed, their eyes like focusing on whatever they're looking at. Like yes.
So
You just as they walk towards whatever it is. Like you very quietly, I must have an army.
What?
Oh!
I don't know
Okay.
how to feel about that.
For good purposes.
You think chaos magic will be
Plaque,
helpful?
What's up?
Plaque, you like start pushing the boat a certain, you start pushing it a certain way, and you start getting to like. Basically, you start getting it to head closer to the ranch because since you're created, you can kind of put that sort of map thing in your mind. And soon enough, you all find yourselves at the entryway to this Crestyl ranch. And it's like Ola has been all over the place vibe-wise,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it went from like, very like sea, like beach town to like Old West, and then it went to like just arid desert. You're back in Old West area again.
Mm.
So there's like tumbleweeds and just like a little bit,
Yeah.
There's like wooden fences, like a saloon style house, this because it's a tourist part of town, there's probably like things that play music playing very like
It's like hidden
Very-
speakers in the rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, and like rocks and cactuses playing very cowboy-y music.
Good.
It's just very like whole 9 yards we're talking. So, and because it's the morning, like the sun is just kind of up in the sky, it's very pretty. And you guys just come to the gates of this like wooden ranch, very just a lot of wood architecture, a lot of like, you get the vibe. What do you guys do as you get close here with your Technicolor dream boat?
This is the dream boat. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
We're adding that one to the name.
No!
Squire the Third, the dream boat.
Yes, that is the full name.
We've made it longer.
Why?
Why did
But is
we
it
make
long
it
enough?
longer?
I was
No,
able to say it without
exactly.
any issue, so it wasn't long enough. I was saying it with no issue, it needed to be longer.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Just gonna say and look around and see if there's any people around.
There sure are a lot of Crestyl.
Lots
This
of
room-
good birds.
Big birds.
Is there like a gate on this thing? Can we just walk in?
There is a gate, but it's a very like ornate wooden gate, and it has like it's like they made these wooden double doors, and it's designed in a way where you swing it open, like the doors when put together look like a Crestyl looking down at you from like a front face. And it's a brown wooden fence, but the Crestyl is like painted white,
Very cool. I'll just call out then, like, hello? We heard there was like things that we could do around here to like help out. I don't know.
You like start looking around a little bit, and you realize the doors are unlocked. But there does not seem to be a lot of like response sound yet.
Okay. Everyone just I'm gonna go in. But just don't like touch anything because I don't want to get kicked out.
Okay. Can I cast chaos magic?
We have to... No!
Rory's
Why?
Rory's still passed out from the night sleep because we have established that if they're not woken up, they're a late sleeper.
That's fair. It's in character. Shush. Yeah, I'll just like keep heading in like down like the rows of paddocks and just like call out and see if there's any response or any people around.
As you get closer in, you do hear someone respond. Just be like, "Be there in a minute." And
All
there's
right.
just a bunch of squawks followed by them. Suddenly, the squawks get louder and louder as closer roads.
Oh.
What do you do as this just stampede of squawking gets louder?
I get out of the way.
You just do you like walk or do you fucking
Or
die?
I don't like dive out of the way, but I like run over to like I assume there's like we're like walking in between lines of like pastures where the birds are, and so I just like head over to one of the fences and I just like call out to the rest of the group like, everyone, you might want to get out of the way. Maybe move the boat if you don't want, it to get trampled.
Asher like pushes and pull Asher and Plaque together, pull the boat to the side, and Rhodes, you see a woman like running in the back of the stampede, like desperately trying to,
Mm-hmm.
as you just are witnessing a flock of creatures with 2 legs, avian features, a crest of gems around the top of their heads, and their tails run by. The Crestyls, the fastest creatures in Wyldrvir. And they are bolting to the door.
Oh no.
Earth magic?
Rhodes is pinned down enough that chances are they can only call out to you guys,
Plant magic?
If you guys outside, what would you want to
Grow maybe like a cactus up in front of the door so it won't break down, I guess. Like a big cactus just extend.
You can roll for it. Anyone else have any other ideas?
Wind magic is not useful in this situation. Can Scales look around to see if there's something that she can close to try and get in the Crestyl's way?
I got a
you
10,
could,
so that's not useful.
you grow a cactus, but it does not get anywhere near as high or as strong as you wanted.
Well,
I got a
Like
19
back over it or something.
on my
tried. I
desperate
appreciate
looking
you
around
trying.
to throw
Yeah.
something in front to try and get the Crestyl to not run out the door.
It looks like there's a big rock that you might be able to push out the way with your wind magic or push in the way.
Okay, Scales will attempt to push this rock boosted by wind magic. Scales
Asher
will also
probably
yell.
helps.
Yeah, okay.
if I can
Let's
help,
go,
I'll
Sam.
do that. If I can.
That is
I
a
think-
12.
Asher got a 18, 20. Asher got a 21, so they definitely push this rock in the way. Plaque, are you trying anything?
Huh?
Oh, there's just
I'm sorry, I don't know.
There's a flock of Crestyls about to enter the door, and go out the door. And Scales has put a rock in the way, and OJ has put a very small cactus in the way, hoping to maybe stop some of them from this. Are you
Plaque
gonna?
is- Plaque kneels down and welcomes them with open arms. Come to me.
You all just
I
watch.
pick Scales up so they don't get trampled.
You just watch. Wait, who picks them up?
I do. Like
You're not
I
there.
like look, or I was
You're
like
still
up
inside.
ahead.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'll allow
I
it.
imagine I was like up ahead and everyone else was like following behind me. Or
Right.
if I'm not there, I'm not there.
Well, that's what I said. You were up ahead. You went inside the ranch. They're running outside the ranch.
I see. Okay.
So with Plaque, everyone just had turn to do this one action. So Plaque, you greet the oncoming horde with welcoming, loving arms as these Crestyls. Let me roll for this. Obviously, the cactus is not real concern to them. They were able to stamp over it, but then they see this rock, and I'm just gonna see how they jump. They roll pretty good. So a few of them are halted by this for a moment, you know? But others, braver ones, just jump over the rock.
Are they escaping?
Oh yeah,
Ah!
they're very fast. And
Oh,
just
dear.
start running into this like dirt roads and stuff surrounding this area. And it seems like
As
a
they
couple of
run
them were
past,
stuck.
and I sticky finger.
You can try. You will be along for the ride, OJ.
That is what I was hoping for.
Oh god!
Because that sounds really funny. Well, that's math is hard. 24.
Damn.
As the very last person to the rock, you jump with them, and your sticky fingers grabs onto like the side of one of their wings.
Oh, I was thinking
And
their
it, like,
saddle. That
sees
might
this.
hurt them.
Yeah, you grab onto their saddle. They see this and start trying to shake you off, but you're stuck on there. But you realize you're not like you. I imagine in OJ's head they would saddle it, and then it would be like
Really cool.
they could ride it. You know,
Yeah, that's what she
You're
was
like-
hoping for. She's stuck.
you're grabbing onto the saddle and realizing you're just kind of along for the ride, and you just hear OJ scream. As it just like as this Crestyl just runs into the sand bits. And I just imagine Rhodes, you watch OJ stuck running away, you know?
Yeah,
I'll be okay.
I highly doubt that. I'm gonna start running.
As you do that, before you do Rhodes, a stone eidolon woman seems to chase out after the doors with a lasso and a cowboy hat. And just
Oh,
kind of
hell yeah.
look at all of them, look at all of you who are there and not stuck with OJ. OJ's gone. And just look at the rest of you all. Just kind of like put their hand out and like look at the horizon, and just kind of look down. Just go, well, shoot. And that is where we will call the first half of the session.
Nice.
Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. It was a very good time. When we meet back up, when you hear from us again, they're going to be solving that Crestyl situation. But for now, OJ is gone. Crab Road.
She's
She's
got the
just
Crestyl
gone.
situation under control.
I'm sure. Thank you to all of our patrons. Thank you to everyone who makes this happen. And we're going to leave with a survival tip of don't try and jump on running wild animals. Not a great plan.
Even if you have very sticky fingers.
Also, don't pick up cacti. It hurts.
Don't pick up.
Don't touch cactuses.
Black is a
Black is
robot.
a
This is a PSA.
Yeah, Black
The
is a
PSA.
robot. I've done it. It hurts. Trust me.
Don't
I have
actually
personal
lift-
experience.
Don't actually lift cactuses. If someone messages us that, oh, I tried to pick up a cactus after this episode.
Don't do that.
No,
No.
this is your
No.
warning. We are cleared of all suit. Like, don't.
Don't.
Alright,
Succulents may be picked up if you are very careful.
Yeah.
Yes,
Maybe.
maybe.
If you
Don't
are a
do anything you're
professional
not
practice
aware of how to
photographer,
do.
Then practice carefully. If you are a professional.
Exactly.
Otherwise, don't try that at home.
Exactly. Goodbye.
For heaven's sake.
everyone.
Bye.
Are you looking for a D&D podcast with a dark side? Something more like Game of Thrones and less like Monty Python? Tales of The Manticore is part dark fantasy audio drama, part solo D&D RPG. There's no plot armor here. The dice make all the important decisions. Join me as I resurrect the excitement, wonder, and emotion of old-school D&D. Made for a mature audience, Tales of the Manticore is both a fiction and a game. It's the story where chaos rolls.